This is a tutorial on the Priority Member Services text to email uh, functionality of our text to email web portal. We'll show you how the system is used, what the features are, and we'll actually log into the portal and I'll show you how to configure your account and get work sending text to your customer service folks. There's a whole variety of reasons you're going to want to do this, not the least of which is to make customer service available to folks who just want to text. Anyway, that folks want to be able to text into your call center and perhaps get a message back saying, uh, 5 minutes estimated wait time, we'll call you back at this number. So there's all kinds of ways to do it. And there's all kinds of reasons for building marketing lists and building autoresponders, as well as enabling you to bulk messages out to your marketing lists. And I'll show you how to do that. We enable you to get your own text number. We let folks send a text to that number. We'll take it into the portal, convert it to email, and we'll send that email off to whoever you want us to send it to. Typically, that may be the next available agent in your call center. It may be a single individual, and that individual can hit the reply key and we'll send the email back to our portal, convert it back to text, and pass it back to the person who sent it to you originally. The basic options are text to email, text to list, and text to text. So you'll set up your account by creating keywords. First, you'll pick a number. You'll do that through the portal, get your number, and then you'll assign a keyword to that number and an email address to that keyword. Each number can have multiple keywords, and each keyword can go to a different email. So you might have an email that is sales@yourcompany.com, and if folks send the keyword sales plus their message to your text number, we'll convert it and pass it off to the good folks in the sales department. You do the same thing if they sent the keyword help to the same number. We're going to convert it, send it off to support in your company. We also set up a no keyword to email. So if someone sends a text in and they didn't add a keyword, we need to know what to do with it. We send it to a default email address. This is also how we handle pictures. So if you want folks to send a picture to customer service, and we've seen some interesting applications where people are trying to explain to the agent their problem, and they can often take a picture of the device or a picture of the automobile accident or whatever and text it. It will go to the email address associated with no keyword. Text to text is if you want to be able to send text anonymously. A text will come in and we'll turn it around and send it to your cell phone. You can then hit reply, we'll convert it and send it back out, and your cell phone number is kept secret. You can send a keyword to a list. So if you're trying to build a marketing list, perhaps you own a restaurant and you want people to text the word pizza to your number so that they can get a free coupon for 5% off the next pizza or free Coke or whatever your deal is. You can build that list by associating a keyword to a phone number and pointing it at a list. The list can also have an autoresponder, which I'll show you how that works. And last, we can do text to either the entire list or to members of that list. I'll show you how to do that when we log into the portal. Features: select your text number. Each message that comes in or out of your portal has a ticket number. That ticket number is archived and is searchable. You can search either by the ticket number or by the keyword, and you can associate an autoresponder with each keyword, and you can have a schedule on your autoresponder. For example, during normal business hours, we want the text to come in and go to the email of the next available agent, but when the call center is closed or the customer service group is closed, we want them to get a return message indicating we're closed and we'll follow up on Monday. You're also able to send a text message from email. So you can either send it to a particular number or you can send it to a particular group in your portal. Send a bulk message to everybody in that group. You do this through email. Setup is pretty simple. Log in, Priority Member Services, and select a number if you don't already have one, and then set up your group and determine whether it's going to be an email group or a list group or an SMS group. Then set up your keywords, and don't forget to set a no keyword destination for those folks who don't send a keyword, or for pictures. And remember that that's how we enable pictures to be sent to the customer service group. And at this point, let's just log in and take a look at the actual portal. When you log into your portal, the first place you'll arrive is the dashboard. The dashboard just gives you pretty much an overview of the activities in your portal. It'll show you the total number of groups, how many tickets you have, what your text rate is. There's a lot of just general high-level information. You can take a look at your group lists, add a group, check your subscribers to a group. You go into messages, you can look, this is where you'll go to search tickets, to see the inbox. Good way just to track what's going on. Keep in mind that incoming messages are typically going to a list or they're going to an email. So the fact that they're in here is just a reference point. This is where you'll track your tickets. Numbers is where we go to see the numbers that we might have, and it's also where we go to acquire a new number. Settings enables you to change passwords and things like that. Bulk SMS is where we will go to send an outbound message to a particular group. So the first place you're going to go if you're just starting out is you're going to establish a number, and you hit here by a number, and we can select local or toll free, hit search. We can search by zip code or area code. I'm going to search by area code here. Let's say 858, and that's going to bring up a list of available numbers. And it's also going to tell you whether the number is usable for text, pictures, and or voice. I should have mentioned that you can actually have text into numbers that you can also use for voice message and blasting out voice messages to your list. But you go ahead and just select the number you want. It's part of your monthly subscription. In this situation here, you can see that I have a couple of numbers in my portal. If I take a look at groups, I can see my group list. And in my group list, I see that I have a keyword member, and it's list enabled. This means it's going to go to a list. And if I go over here on the right and edit this, we can take a look at how I set this up. So the group name is member. It's just, you might think of this as a project name, just so you can associate it with a particular project or group activity. The keyword, I've made it the same as my group, and I have set that it's a list. I could have checked email or phone, but I checked list. Now, when you set up a list, you have to register an email. This is for later if you want to send a message to the members of that list or to a particular member of the list. You have to do it from a particular email address. It's a security feature. It enables us to lock down who can send to this list. So at the moment, this is the email address I would have to send the message from if I want to send an outbound text message to the people who are members of my list called member. And when they send a message in, they're going to get an autoresponder that says, thanks for joining. And I can either set this as active or inactive. It's currently active. So if you send a text message with keyword member to 424-348-4000, you will be joining this list. So let's take a look at another group. This one happens to be no keyword. And again, you can see if I edit this, you can see the keyword is no keyword. And this one is an email. So if an incoming SMS message comes to this phone number and it has no keyword, it's going to be forwarded to this email address. And this is also how we send pictures. So if you want to send a picture to your customer service group, you're going to go ahead and put it here as a no keyword. And let's take a look at one more. And here we've got this. I can view what has transpired in this demo request. Let's take a look at this. And you can see that this keyword is demo. It is an email. It's going to go here. It is active. And it's 434-4000. So let me see if I can quickly send. I'm going to quickly send the word demo to that list. So let me type it, DEMO. Thanks for asking. So I might want to create a list for people who want a demonstration of this system. So if you want a demonstration of this system, I'll set you up with a demo account. Send the word demo to that phone number, 434-348-4000, excuse me, 424-348-4000, and we're going to set you up with a demo account. Now, I just, from my cell phone, sent that message. So several things should happen. First, it should appear in my email. So as you can see, the message here came in, and it has a ticket number, and it contains the message. The keyword was demo, and the person also said thanks for asking. I can go ahead and hit reply, and we'll get you set up. What we want to do is make the last word in a message be end. Nothing bad will happen if you don't do that, but as you know, when you hit reply, it tends to send the whole message back and forth, and we don't want to do that because you only have 140 characters in a text message anyway. So let's go ahead and just say send. Okay, so if we now go back here to the tickets, we should see two tickets, right? We should see, first of all, we've got a new ticket that came in from this cell phone number. The status of that ticket is open, and I can view the chat here, and it will show me that here's the incoming message. Thanks for asking. It'll also pop here on the message list. So this is the way you would track that. Now I'll point out here that this ticket is open, and if you're going to be testing the system, you can't keep sending inbound messages from the same cell phone if you don't, if you already have an open ticket. It would track things by the ticket number. So if you want to try it with a different password, then what you're going to have to do here is go here and close the ticket. Once the ticket is closed, then you can use your phone again to send the ticket. Bulk messaging enables you to select a group. In this case, I'll select my list called member. I want to send a text to them. I can go ahead and okay, so as you're typing here, it's going to let you know how many characters you have. It's going to show it to you on the screen here. There's some capabilities to do some interesting things in terms of sending coupons back, for example. And then you would go ahead and send this, and we're going to send it to everybody who happens to be a member of this list. There's a separate procedure for sending text to members individually. And lastly, I guess in groups, what I would want you to know is that when you set up a group, you can view the chat, you can see the log, you can hit edit, you can set up your autoresponder. Autoresponders enable you to so we can have a message here that says we're closed on Sunday, and we can select Sunday, and its start time is 12 a.m. and the end time is Sunday, and the end time is also 12. And go ahead and submit that, and we now have an autoresponder that will be sent when someone hits that keyword, that list during this time period. So at any rate, that's a quick overview of the portal. We're constantly updating it and adding new features. If you'd like to demo the system, as I said before, you can send the word demo with your email address as part of the message to 424-348-4000, and we will get you set up with a keyword of your choice. So I guess in your text message, say demo, that's the keyword. You'll join the demo list and include in there the email address and keyword you would like to associate with that. We'll get you set up and you can go ahead and try this. So I hope you found this informative. I look forward to working with you. Thanks for viewing.